So Coast Fire is something I just newly discovered, and I was like, that's it. That's what I'm on. I'm on Coast Fire. So I learned about the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early, I would say 3 or 4 years ago, from a couple that posts on YouTube, Our Rich Journey. They're currently retired and living the fire life in Portugal. So I have been watching their videos and realized that there's this whole movement called the FIRE movement that I'm already on. So I have been a teacher for 23 years. My husband's a teacher as well. We've taught in 5 different countries, so 12 of my years of teaching have been in the US, in Colorado, and the rest abroad. So I've taught in Rome, Italy, Shanghai, China, Dubai, and Brussels. As far as what Coast Fire is to me, Coast Fire means that we've invested enough money into our investments accounts to not have to invest any more in that. So what we've done is we've set up our investment accounts through Vanguard, and then we also have some IRAs and HSAs and things like that, that we have enough money in there with compound interest and just letting it sit. When we're 65, we could start taking 4% out of that and live comfortably for 25 to 30 years on that. So basically the coast part of FIRE is between now and 65. So as I said, I'm 47 years old. And so basically the idea is to not have to work full time anymore, but get to follow a passion and work part time as you coast to using that retirement fund. And so that's what I'm doing. So I did not get a job this year when we moved back to the United States in a school like I've been doing the last 23 years. Instead, I'm doing independent contractor work. So I'm consulting in international schools around literacy with Aaron Kent Consulting. I'm working online for Modern Classroom Project, and I'm building a scalable online business helping teachers build wealth and well-being. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm publishing a book. It's coming out in August, so I'm super excited about that. But all these things are what I'm doing to bring in enough money for us to comfortably live right now. My husband is still teaching. So our plan is to have him teach for about 3 more years, retire him, and both of us partially work through this online business, helping teachers online, and living both here in the United States. We have an investment property in the Colorado mountains. Absolutely love it up there. So we'll live part-time here, and our kids will be at university somewhere in the United States, to be determined. And then part-time either in Panama or Portugal or somewhere else. I don't know. Those are just good places to live for American expats as far as we've heard. So really our Coast Fire number is big enough that we could live on $75,000 a year after that. But if we move overseas to a country that the cost of living is much lower, we won't even need that much. And so we're coasting into this kind of unpredictable stage of our lives, which many of you probably feel the same way. And so we set a high target. If we wanted to live in the United States full time, if we needed to, for example, we would have $75,000 a year just taking out 4% of our investment income. So that's what Coast Fire is to us. So that's our story.